Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Antebellum. So, we have a new loading screen, which is cute. I like the art. We're going to start chapter 2 today. So, we just did the trial for chapter 1, which was kind of crazy. I don't know what I expected, but that wasn't it. Also, I'm just going to quickly... Oh, it changes. Cool. I was just going to quickly go into the options menu to see if I could maybe make their voices a bit louder, because I feel like some of the voices are loud and you can hear them easily, but most of them are very low. Like, especially like Mint's voice is so low. Even I can't hear it in my headphones. So I don't know if, okay. Everything's at 100%. I don't know. If we can't hear it, I'm gonna say it anyway, but like I know with the trial it was completely voiced, but not all the voices were at the same volume. So like that was a bit meh. But other than that, love this game. So I'm gonna go right into it. Let's go. Also, there's 14 remaining, but I also wanted to say Happy New Year. It is, when I'm recording this, is still December. But, okay. You want me to click? I don't know what you want me to do. Okay. But I just wanted to say Happy 2024. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's go. Shinku. Shinku!
Indeed.
Oh,
Yes.
so cool. Shin, you need to roll for... Hey, whoa. What happened to you? Well, they're using the updated sprites. It looks really good. What do you mean? You're paler than a ghost, Shin. What's running through that silly little head of yours? Oh, is he thinking about the killing game where we lost beloved Dracul? I'm so upset about it. I can't stand Miss Sailor Moon for doing that to me. Nothing. I just remembered why I don't really like parties. Hey, if something in this campaign makes you uncomfortable, you can just say so, you know? Oh, look at him. Look, he's so cute with his little blushy face. I love him, and I'm so sad he was the first to go. Why did they do that to me? I may be the dangerous dungeon master who strikes fear into his players, but I don't want you getting upset. You don't need to sacrifice your own comfort for a good story or something. I'm good, really. Affirmative. Let us continue. Ugh. It's her. There she is. Her sprite looks very different, but I know that's her. And she's the one who killed him, so I'm very upset with her. Ta-da! Ta-da! The cake is ready. She made a cake? Oh, that's disturbing. Oh god, Shinku's having like a... He's having, what is the word? Hello, English?
Hold on.
Wait. Maiko wandered into the room with a small-sized chocolate cake in her arms, cherries on the top of it. Double chocolate fudge vanilla cake. Baked with the most important ingredient of all, love. Yeah, I wouldn't want to eat that cake either.
What's going on?
Shinku? Shinku, are you okay? Oh, goodness, is he ill? Really, I'm good. Just one of those days, you know?
Alrighty, I'll cut you a slice.
My breath hitched and my hand shook as she sliced into the cake with a butter knife, revealing a bunch of candy hidden inside. Impressive craftsmanship. It must take a truly high-level spell to get the candies to not melt inside of it when you bake it.
Oh, why thank you. It's all due to my wonderful melodies. The flavors just glide together into the perfect composition. Here's your slice. Oh, and here's yours.
For us, 2 delicious-looking slices of chocolate cake were laid. I couldn't seem to get my head straight. Dracul seemed to pick up on my mood. Why was I so panicked anyway? It was just a dream. Dracul is here. Maiko is here. They're alive. A killing game is a ridiculous concept anyway, one you'd only find in fiction. Oh, just wait till you wake up, Shinku. He leaned closer to me. Hey, it's all right, okay? Just go get Kari and we can eat some cake and continue. Yeah, all right. It's just a game. We can stop if it's too much. No, sorry, I just spaced out. I'll go get a Kari now. Take care, guildmate. Oh, stop. Look at their cute little blushy faces. Like the potential. The potential. That it was ripped from me by Sailor Moon. Oh. He gently, what? He gently kissed me on the forehead before I stumbled to my feet, looking up the stairs. Her room was in the far corner. Oh, so you guys are close enough to be kissing each other on the forehead? Why? Why, game? Why do you give me a ship that is impossible? Why do you keep doing this to me? Oh, I can move. What did he say? I wasn't paying attention. I was just focusing on the kiss on the forehead. That's the only thing that meant. What is this? Is that blood? Hello? Is this blood? What is happening? What? Leave? Oh yeah, he's haunted Amori style. I almost forgot.
Couldn't save them. Couldn't save them. Couldn't save them.
Your talent is a curse. You're sick. You hurt them.
Gone, gone, gone.
Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Your fault. Keep running away. Keep telling yourself this nice little story.
They are dead. They are gone. You could have gone with Dracul. Akari.
Liar. 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 You caused...
Answer the door, pen boy!
Okay. That's Taka, isn't it? See, his voice is nice and loud. I can hear him. I shot awake to the sound of rapid knocking. I'd fallen off my bed somehow at night. What do you mean, fallen off your bed? Fallen off your bed and rolled like 15 feet to the right? What do you mean? What do you mean? I quickly pulled myself up and tried to pull myself together. Hearing the noise, I couldn't help but sigh and grip my head. I tried to give myself a moment to collect myself, but the knocking just got even more rapid. I eventually caved and just went to open the door to be greeted by...
Hello, greetings and salutations.
Ah, good. My second favorite Discord kitten, chum, buddy, pal, peasant, bitch boy. Stop. What? Shh. Do not what me, mere underling. You should address a dark and evil lord rightly. I like the updated sprites. I like them. They look good. Dark and evil what? I thought I told you to stop whatting me. Sugi, tell this man to stop being a bottom around me.
What? Taka, do you know what a bottom is?
Sugi, we went over this. It's Lord Taka to you, my first favorite Discord kitten, chum, buddy, pal, peasant, bitch, girl, or person today.
Girl.
Bitch girl. Stop.
Lord Taka is a very progressive evil villain. He will commit his dastardly schemes of evil to just the same extent, regardless of what your identity is.
Good to know he doesn't discriminate. Why are you knocking on my door? Well, minion of the pen, I, Lord Takawaka, have come to commit my evil schemes around you. For the drama, ratings, yes, for example, observe. Taka placed down a singular piece of Lego at my doorstep. Ha 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 ha! Cower in fear! That isn't... What are you trying to achieve here? Lord Taka? You see, you will forget about it, and then you will step on it, and it will hurt your footsies. But I wear shoes outside my dorm. It won't hurt if I step on it with shoes. I mean, he's got a point. It's truly terrifying. Shush!
Do not question Lord Taka's methods.
Okay. Is that all? Well, now I have established my place as a force to be reckoned with, that you should cower endlessly at the thought of. Me and my minion will take our leave.
I am the minion.
She is the minion. All right. Bye then. What are they doing? What is the purpose of what they're doing right now? Are they trying to be like, listen, I'm a scary person. You can't kill me. I think they're just afraid of being killed. Because now, like, the killing game is real. Somebody actually died. Actually, 2 people died. Because, Sailor Moon was executed. Wait! I must commit one last dastardly act of crime. Oh dear Lord, please no. Mwahaha! God, I'm so evil. I'm not even going to think about telling you that Ismene sent me here to tell you to go meet up with her. Isn't that malicious, Sugi?
Wow, yes, very evil, Lord Taka.
We shall depart now. Goodbye, witch boy. Enjoy the minor inconvenience of potentially stepping on a Lego. I can't. Like, what? Taka began dashing down the halls, only turning back once to look at Asuga and I one last time and menacingly hold his arms up. Evil. Evil. Wasn't that sprite? And with that, he left. Asuga left standing and looking at me. Did that actually happen?
Yes.
Yep.
Is this a permanent change?
Maybe.
Why? Asuga let out a heavy sigh.
I think he believes no one is going to trust him anyway since his crime was revealed. Maybe it's a coping mechanism or something. Acting really evil in hopes no one will try and hurt him out of fear.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But I think his only idea of villains are what he's seen in children's cartoons.
I see. Are you okay?
Yep. Big Sugi is still as strong as ever.
You were friends with Maiko, right?
I don't want to talk about it.
Sorry.
I'm just gonna be distracting myself by being Taka's minion. And to make sure he doesn't piss anyone off too much, I'm so sorry for him in advance.
It's alright. He's not hurting anyone or anything. Just, make sure he doesn't go too far.
Will do. Have fun talking to Ismene. Bye-bye. Oh, I gotta catch up to him.
Asuga dashed off after Taka. I took a deep breath and braced myself to go see Ismene, a little on edge at what she was going to say. I knocked on the door carefully, my breath hitching just a bit, itching the back of my head. I had felt fairly lost since the trial had tried to brush off people's concerns for me after I passed out at the end of the trial. I just threw myself into my work. I had a story to tell. But I hoped that if anyone could give me some guidance in this dark laboratory, it would be Ismene. The door carefully slid open. I stepped inside, sighing with relief as I found the other person who'd locked themselves away, only allowing the occasional visit from Lyra or Laura.
Hey.
Ismene? I looked at the mythologist, but something took me off guard. There's blood on the wall.
Silence.
Chinku. That look in her eyes. The once sharp but comforting hazy pink, now so chillingly cold. Ismene, are you okay? We haven't talked in a while. Are you doing all right? How are you? How is she? What do you think? Chinku, what happened at the party? What do you mean? I don't Ismene, I don't want to talk about Dracul. Don't bring him into this. I meant what happened before his death. Ismene, I really, really don't want to talk about this. Can you at least tell me what happened after the scream? Dracul left, saying he'd investigate it. We all continued partying, which was stupid in hindsight. Why would they continue partying after somebody screamed like that in a killing game? It literally makes no sense. If they all had just gone out, or like another one besides Dracul went with him, if Shinku went with him, then I don't think any of the events of the last chapter would have happened. Like, I feel like if they all went, nobody would have had to die. I'm just saying. I mean, it seems silly, but it's kind of true, isn't it? You really continued. No, I tried to stop him, but when he looked at me with those eyes, he just wanted me to be happy. So I dropped it. Yeah, that was, So let's review. You heard a scream at a party that was incriminating the one person who only a select few care about, after a motive you saw pretty firmly affected people. And so, in this killing game, you let him go out to investigate alone while everyone else was distracted so a murder would be easy to get away with? She has a point. Like, I understand that she's angry about what happened. I'm sure she feels some guilt about it, even though she didn't do anything. Like, it wasn't her fault at all, but I still feel like she might feel some guilt. I don't know. Okay. Sorry about that. I had to stop because I realized as I was recording that my lips weren't syncing up. So I hope it's fixed now and it's no longer doing that. But anyway, we're back in the game. I also want to say, so I had to start it from the beginning and I was just clicking through, and when we were in the house at the beginning with Dracul and Maiko, I accidentally clicked on one of the dolls in that room, and Shinku mentioned that the doll was his sister's childhood doll. And like, I don't know, I feel like it says a lot that those dolls are everywhere in this laboratory and they are seen as the cameras. It makes me think, Shinku's sister might be the mastermind in this whole thing, in this whole killing game. Maybe she's like hoping that he'll die, or like trying to psychologically torture him. I don't know. But anyway, we're back in, and I hope my lips are synced up. If not, I'm very sorry. I think it happened because I was downloading a game in the background, so I paused that, and we'll just download it overnight or something. Anyway, here we go. I just wanted to mention that thing about the dolls because I feel like it's important, because we just learned that they were Akari's, I think that's her name, his sister, who he's haunted by, but I don't think she's dead. I think she's the mastermind now. But like, after seeing that, I think she's going to reveal herself as the mastermind, or, you know, maybe she's disguised as somebody here. I don't know. Who knows? And for what? So you could not worry him for 2 minutes? That worry doesn't matter if he's dead, Shinku. And he is dead. He's dead and he's not coming back. We'd all be dead if it wasn't for me defending you at the trial. They'd all vote you out, and you weren't the only person who contributed to the trial. Shinku, I am so sick of being villainized and mistrusted for trying to fix things when there are problems in my life. I didn't need you to save me. So I was just meant to stand by and let the others send you to your death? Well, you were fairly good at doing that to Dracul. Whoa. Weren't you? Whoa, it's all distorted now. She's being a little bit harsh on him. Like, I understand where she's coming from, because I feel like, to an extent, I agree with her, because I do feel like them continuing the party after the scream was a bit ridiculous. But I do feel like she's being a bit harsh on him right now. Like, I know it's a horrible thing. It happened. There's nothing we could do about it, and putting the blame on him, I guess it's something to make herself feel better, but I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. What are you standing there for? What's with that look in your eyes? I opened my mouth, but not a single word came out. I couldn't think of anything to say. Not a single defense. In the end, I knew she was right. Leave. I stepped out, my body feeling heavy, barely able to squeeze a breath out. My head spun, and I clutched my chest. Sorry. Oopsie. Okay. It should have been you, Shin. I know. I let out a sob, feeling more pathetic as I realized I was just talking to the air. I gripped my head, just wanting to get everything I'd seen in this lab out of my head. I just wanted this nightmare to stop. I dragged myself to my room, my sins hovering behind my shoulder the whole time. And I curled up in the darkness, trying to calm down, trying to get it all to stop. I was blessed with the release of sleep. I don't know how long it had been, but I eventually woke up. It wasn't good to hold myself in my room the whole time. I knew that much. So I tried to hobble out to spend some time with someone. Oh, okay, free time? Alright, let's see who we can find. Definitely not as many. So loud. The sound effects are so loud. How do I fix that? I'm sorry. Which is the sound effects? This? This, okay. I'm gonna put it to like 60. It was so loud. I'm sorry. There's Kotaro, I think. You could hang out with Kotaro. Meh. I kind of want to find... I don't know. There's, what's her face? The fire girl, who's Emilia. I'm still learning all their names. That's Eiichi over there. Maybe I could find, not him. Nakiyoshi. I don't like him. There has to be somebody else. Oh, not him either. No, goodbye. He's creepy too. Maybe we can hang out with Eiichi. Why not? He's over there. The lesser of two evils. Should I spend time with Eiichi?
Oh,
yes.
Sure, buddy. But I need you to answer this for me.
I don't know what drink I should get. What do you think I should get? Crab juice, protein shake, Pepsi? Pepsi? Oh, he liked that. Okay.
What? Man, Shinku, how'd you cram all those ideas in your head?
I happily approached Eiichi. He seemed fairly friendly. A safe option to hang out with. Hey. Hey, Shinku, bud. How you holding up? Oh yeah, I gave him a southern accent last time. Alright, I suppose. Are you doing okay? Well, aside from the crippling fear in the back of my mind that I'm missing out on loads of exclusive banners in my games I'm holding up, decently. While I admit certain things here are putting me down, there's no reason to dampen other spirits bringing them up. Hey, you don't have to repress all that stuff. If you want to bring it up, I'm here. Shinku. I'm sorry. Saying his name in an accent like that is it sounds very ridiculous. You're real cool and stuff, but this is a killing game. It's already a really stressful situation. You piling on everyone's problems on yourself ain't gonna make things better, buddy. Just know that if you ever want to talk, I'll tell you what. I have something we can talk about. Oh? Gotcha. Do you know the absolute rush of getting a limited banner unit? How many gotchas have you played? You like more rhythmy ones or RPGs? I must admit I've only played one or two casually in my life. What do you find so appealing about them? Maybe you could convince me to play more when we get out of here? What does he have drawn on his piece of paper? What is that? Well, they make you feel real powerful. Nice escapism. It's real fun after like a long day of feeling weak and helpless to fight for smiles and get info on evil. Summoning a new and powerful hero and knowing that they are under your command. It's really empowering. Empowering? Yep. Nothing makes you feel better than beating that boss you've been trying to beat for weeks now. Like, finally getting that one math question on a test after spending the entire test staring at it, knowing that you probably should answer it, but your brain just doesn't want to work. That's actually a pretty inspiring way to think about it. Well, it's nice getting achievements, even if they aren't real and only in some game. They are meaningful. If they make you feel good about yourself, then you've been productive. Who cares if it's just a game? Yeah, who cares? That's the spirit. Okay. I spent some time with Eiichi listening to him talk about various games. He didn't seem so tough when he was gushing. Okay. That song is also very loud in my ears. As I returned to my room, I was greeted by a rather menacing sight perched on my bed.
Hold on.
Mononeko, what are you doing in my room? What rule did I break? Please don't leak battery acid on my bed.
Oh, don't worry. I was only going to leak battery acid on your pathetic little emo poetry.
Firstly, it's gothic poetry, a genre recognized by publishers, and secondly, and please don't. It's funny because, like, for me, I like to consider myself a writer, and whenever I write poetry, which I haven't in a long time, I think the last time I wrote poetry was college, but my poetry is always so emo. Like, compared to, like, my fiction writing, which is what I usually do, the poetry is the most emo stuff ever. It's, like, the depths of my emo soul.
I don't need to know what kind of daddy issues your poetry has. I have business to do here.
In my room?
Are you trying to piss me off? Give me a classmate, Shinku.
Huh?
Gimme.
I'm not kidnapping anyone.
Of course not kidnapping you, dummy. That's Kiyoshi's job.
So, what do you want?
The name of one of your classmates, pretty please.
But why?
Just give me the name before I scratch that face into 1,000 little pieces of glitter.
Eiichi or something.
There we go. Was it really that hard? Jeez.
What are you going to use them for?
That's for me to know and for you to have 6 panic attacks about. Bye-bye.
And with that, the cat dashed away through the vents once more as if they'd just captured some sort of prey from me. It wasn't long after that rather bizarre encounter that I heard voices outside my door. I carefully creaked it open and looked over, blinking as I saw a few people gathered. Knowing how stupid this place is, they're probably going to set up some, like, killer dating show or something. I can see it now. The lonely single witch. Let's hope whoever you mentioned also mentioned you. If they did, you go on a date. If you don't, you freaking die or something.
Oh, Lila, wouldn't that be fun, though?
Ray, I am not going on a date with you because of a killer cat. Ouch. But maybe if there were like 2 killer cats, maybe then. Well, perhaps the names are our targets? Oh, of course you'd want a target. Reap. Oh, come on now, dear. I wouldn't touch a hair on your head. You are literally a serial kidnapper. Look at her flipping him off.
How virtuosic. Better a murderer, I do suppose. Better than a murderer, I do suppose. Besides, isn't it kind of exciting to be kidnapped?
Yui, you have been reading too much fanfiction on AO3, okay? Stop. Get off of Wattpad. Stop it. Lyra looked at Yui with utter disbelief. No. Yui, are you okay?
Mm-hmm. Really, Lyra, it's more normal than you'd think. There's all those AMSRs or whatever these days.
Wow. Okay. What are we discussing? Has the cats invaded your room yet? Yeah, I blurted out Eiichi's name.
We're trying to figure out why Mononeko demanded us to say a name. Of course, I don't think it's very happy with me. I just said my own name to avoid complications.
Surprisingly, one of the smarter options you could have taken in our current situation. What? If our current theories are correct. I mean, he has a point. That kind of is the smarter thing. If by saying a name, you're putting a target on someone, saying your own name is probably the safer option. I feel like. I don't know. Well, what if it's like whoever we wrote down we're gonna be handcuffed to until a murder occurs?
Oh, that could work. Lila, I'm sure you can't wait to be handcuffed to me. I can tell you all about why I should be able to see the kids again.
Ray is very weird. I don't know. I don't understand him. I don't know if I should be scared of him or what. Oh, shut up. I'm not saying that. That may work. But I don't believe that the cat would trust some of us to be clever enough to commit a murder with someone chained to us. Hopefully there won't be another murder.
No! Look at this little theory club. God, it makes me sick to my stomach, and I don't even have one of those.
Oh, good God. We looked over at a nearby wall and saw Mononeko with a sword. Huh? Look, it really does have a sword.
Break it up, Mystery Inc.
How did you get abs? Huh? Did I miss that? Oh my God, I did! I just completely overlooked the fact that now Mononeko has a six-pack. That's hilarious to me. What? Alright. Can you leave now? You've already shown us your sword. Huh?
Nuh-uh. You leave first. I can't have you all collaborating and working together.
Isn't the whole recovery part of being patients here choosing to remain here forever and work together?
Yes. But that would make a very boring game, wouldn't it? You really make no sense. Listen, I am so tired. You know how hard it was to wrestle the name of the one classmate out of each of your mouths. Ugh. So break it up. I didn't spend an hour getting all these names for you to figure out what I'm doing immediately.
But like, what if somebody said the same name as somebody else? Like, what if 2 people said Shinku? Right?
This seems like a misuse of power. Your face is a misuse of power, like holy crap! What kind of loser has the time to do that face paint every morning?
A nerd.
Because you're obviously a super sexy popular cheerleader, Lyra.
Huh. You called me sexy.
I win. I'm gonna take that as a compliment, nerd. I am going to have an aneurysm.
Our strategy here to work against you, Mononeko, is truly impeccable. Mononeko swung the sword against the wall, leaving a mark, causing the smug debatist to take a step back slightly.
No more discussions about that meeting earlier. Gotcha? Bye-bye.
The cat dashed through the vents, the message more clear to us now. I watched as everyone looked around each other and slowly departed to their dorms, not wanting to actually get attacked by our wonderful doctor. However, one person hung around and placed her hand on my shoulder. Huh? Hey, Shinku. I know things have been hard for you since Rakul's. Yeah. But, geez, dude, it's been like, what, 2 weeks? That can't be healthy to be holed up in your room all that time. 2 weeks? I thought it's been like a day. Has it really been 2 weeks? Yeah, why? Did you lose track of time? Did I? See? God, you're a mess. Look, we found this game in the library last week, and we've been meaning to play it. I was gonna play it with just Taki and a few others who wanted to come, but you look like you could do with some company. I won't force you, but do you want to come? I want to go with Lyra. Warning, if you go, you will miss a free time event. Yeah, I want to go. Cool. I'll meet you in Taki's room in 10. See ya! Well, I suppose it is time I start interacting with people again. It's just a game. What's the worst that can happen? It sounds fairly relaxing. I walked over to Takiko's room, opening the door up and getting ready to just relax and have fun. 10 minutes later.
Okay, I've only got 3 more cards to play and then I'm done. I think I've got this one in the bag.
Really now? Wanna bet, bitch?
I think I need to lower the background music is too loud. I can't hear them, but I don't think I can do it now that there's text.
Huh?
Yeah, I can't. Sorry. Sorry if their voices are too low. I think I need to lower the background music.
You idiot! Guess what, fucker? The only thing that's in the bag is your ass when I win this match. Because I played this, the reverse card!
Are they playing Uno?
With this card, I not only changed direction and deny you of losing one of your dumbass cards, but I forced them from my resume. I didn't have any more left of the color. Oh yeah. You can't be. It's the reign of Amelia Horse. I'm forcing her to draw. What's with that smug grin?
She's gonna pull a double reverse +4.
Oh, kid, you don't know what you've gotten yourself into, do you?
Bullshit!
Lyra placed down a blue 0.
How the fuck did you get that? And what does it even get you?
Wait, you couldn't have.
When Ichi made me draw 2 earlier, I picked it up. I only used my color change earlier to deceive you into thinking I used up all my glue.
Still, that doesn't set that failure strategy at all.
Wait for it.
Hold on. It can't be. That's impossible. I've never seen anyone successfully pull this off before.
What is it?
Ichi's only blue card left is a reverse. That's giving me another chance.
She's right. I have to. Chatel, this isn't the end. I will destroy you one day. To maintain my title as the true gamer, I can recover from anything.
Oh, trust me, Ichi. This won't be the death of you.
Then, who are you targeting?
A devilish glint sparked in the girl's sapphire eyes as Eiichi placed down the blue reverse with remorse.
You could have made it easy, kid. Sorry, it has to go down this way.
Sorry, it has to go down this way.
You're bluffing. You can't do shit against me.
Guys, please, it's just Uno.
Uno. I'm not into the name. Uno
Means one in Spanish. It signifies a number 1 player. The one with the card. One with 1 card.
Oh, kid.
So, kid,
Tell me, do you know what Ocho?
do you know what ocho means? It means 8.
I don't fucking speak Bulgarian, nerd ass.
Bulgarian, it means 8.
Ocho is what you're going to have when I crush you with this.
Holy shit! It can't be.
The draw for color change.
Anime gasp. I can't.
Impressive. With power like that, now Amelia has to draw 4 cards, bringing her card total up to 8. And Lyra gets to choose the color. Finally, an equal opponent.
You're fucking dead, kiddo.
You're dead.
Swear to God, Lyra, I'm going to burn that black fucking chest of drawers in your entire family.
What?
Are you mad, T?
Are you mad, kid?
Don't call me kid, kid.
I will call you kid if I want to, kid.
She's a skilled player, but her temper needs work. With a heart like that, she'll never win the Kendo Battle Island Championship. That's a thing?
Shinku's like, why am I here?
Fine. You want to play games? I like games. Best buds with games, actually. So guess what? I changed the color to yellow.
Damn, I have to draw now.
Good. I hope you draw the entire deck.
After a while, I finally drew a yellow and put it down.
There we go. Finally.
Finally.
I win.
I win!
What?
Huh?
She's been there the whole time just smiling, and of course she wins.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. I told Uno last time I placed a card. And now I can play my yellow 6.
Akiko placed the card down, and Amelia looked like she was about to commit murder.
Impossible.
Impossible. Fair played. Well done, Taki. Lyra ruffled Takiko's hair, and we all settled in for another round. It wasn't as relaxing as I thought it would be, and eventually some of the cards were at the mercy of Amelia's lighter, but eventually we were wrapped up and went back to our dorms. I need to lower this background music. It is too loud. I eventually returned to my dorm, letting out a huff as I paused, seeing the cat once again in my room with a monopad in its jaw.
Yeah, hello, Shinku.
What did I do wrong this time?
Why so convinced I'm here to punish you? Are you hinting that you did something wrong? I'll have to check the monitors later.
Why do you have my monopad in your mouth? Are you giving it an update or something?
So straight to the point. Goodness, that's like the first straight thing you've ever done.
Stop. Stop. Mononeko, please.
What happened to my backboneless little Shinku who'd cry if I called him an emo?
Please don't call me that.
Is depressed Labrador better?
Please, can you just tell me why you broke into my room again?
Motivation time. You brought up Eiichi's name earlier, so here's the Eiichi's dark secret.
What? No, I don't...
Oh, but you do want to see it, don't you? Your morbid curiosity will push you to no matter what.
Aren't you meant to save this for the crime reveal?
Oh, it's not a crime reveal, no. Of course not. I got all these smaller secrets to use against you to try and test if you're really on the path to recovery, or if you're going to break.
Is this the motive? Mononeko revealing the smaller secrets to everybody? But I'm guessing it's just like the person whose name they chose. I feel like this is the motive. Do you really think something like Dracul's murder is going to happen again?
You know, Shinku, deep down I think you know it's going to happen.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's why you're hiding away, isn't it? You don't want to get too close anymore. You probably think you're cursed or some superstitious nonsense. You think, no, I think you know that whoever you get close to is just going to die. So you think if you can detach yourself emotionally, the next death won't break you as hard.
Stop treating me like I'm some character for you to psychoanalyze. I'm not distancing myself. I'm just taking a little break. I don't want to have this conversation with you. You're trying to kill us all.
Huh? Oh, Shinku, I think you've got your mind in a twist. I don't want you all to die. I want a nice big happy family filled with my recovering patients One that stays together forever with their cuddly, happy cat doctor. But of course, a family isn't nice when it's dysfunctional, is it? So some of these deaths, finding the rats and plucking the weeds out, it's necessary for our long-term happiness. So I'm just pushing you to expose who will rot this facility to the core if we keep them around.
What?
Got your tongue.
You're strange.
Just shut up and read Eiichi's secret.
Alright. I took the monopad from Mononeko's jaw, wiping off some of the battery acid saliva on top of the pad as I saw Eiichi's secret pop up on screen.
Eiichi lied to his parents.
He claimed he was putting the winnings from game tournaments towards a fund to move out, but he was wasting the money on unrelated things and had no plans to move out. Okay, I mean, is that really like a really big... I mean, I guess Mononeko said they were small secrets. Like, that's... okay. He just wants to stay at home.
He said he was putting the winnings he got from game tournaments towards a fund to help him move out, when in reality, he was wasting his money on something completely unrelated and had no plans to move out.
Well, that's not good, but it's not that bad. I paused. The cat had already left. Strange. I looked down at the secret on my screen once more and pondered to myself. I could still speak to people, yeah, so maybe I could try asking Eiichi more about this. Maybe find out what he was spending his money on. Probably more gachas, let's be honest. He was spending his money to get more. The cat always phrases these things to be worse than they are anyway. I'm sure other people have a lot worse secrets. I feel like this is the motive. But I don't know. So hitching my breath, I left my room and headed towards Eiichi's dorm. Can I please change the volume? No? Okay. Eiichi invited me in with open arms when I asked to come in. I hitched my breath, not sure what to say. So, what's up, bud? Should I be honored that the local hermit finally decided to come out of his room and talk to me? Man, I really am lucky. Sorry, bad joke. Seriously, I hope you're doing alright. Dracul and Mako really messed a lot of people up, huh? Kota keeps having these episodes due to it. Poor kid, blames himself. I think it's been hard on a lot of us. So, why'd you come here? You don't often visit me. I think it's interesting that I chose to hang out with Eiichi and then like we get this whole thing with Eiichi right after. So it feels like I've been spending this whole time with him. I got your secret. I wanted to talk to you about it because the cat tends to twist things to sound bad. He's crying. Listen, if this is about the sweat, it's about you lying to your parents. Oh. He seemed to relax slightly, but it was clear this conversation was putting him on edge. What did you think it was? I'd really rather not talk about it. Just bad people doing bad things for dumb reasons. Okay. I tried not to push him any further. It was clear whatever he presumed his secret was might have been an event that even memories made him incredibly uncomfortable. It was weird seeing such a buff man's hands tremble. I didn't want to make him even more on edge. It says, you lied to your parents about saving money to move out. The secret never specified what you were really spending it on. I assumed microtransactions, but kinda. I mean, probably some of it was spent on microtransactions. I've never wanted to leave home. I love my parents. They're really nice. I like staying in the familiar. Places that feel safe and like I can disappear into fantasy worlds in. You could say that after a certain age I became kind of a shut-in. I don't think I could ever move out proper. Aw, look at him, he's so cute. But that money, no. It wasn't entirely spent on microtransactions. Then what else? He smiled, a slight chuckle escaping his lips. Man, sorry I'm making it all sound all dramatic when it really isn't. I knew this kid, Elia, absolute sweetheart. She got bullied at school because she wasn't from our country. She didn't entirely know the language. I saw her getting teased one day and I stepped in, and God, that shine in her eyes. It reminded me of when I still found joy in the things outside of the silly little games I played. I don't tend to use my strength to get anything but money at the gym, but I thought I could lend the kid a hand. I started teaching her self-defense, and when I couldn't, I'd pay for her to take boxing lessons. She was like a little sister to me. I've always wanted a sister. That's strangely nice. She moved back to the UK about a year after I met her. From what I heard, she got really good at chess over there. Smarter than I ever could be. Still does boxing on the side, though. I was due to go over to the UK next year to see her in something called chess boxing, I think. So that's why I gotta get out. To go support my spiritual sister. It may sound silly, but I've realized that even if I'm an ultimate, my talent isn't really... Hey, don't be down on yourself. It's not being down, it's the truth. Gacha gaming ain't really as valuable as being a chemist or a writer. And that's okay. I'm fine with that. So I want to put my faith in those who can change the world. Like a support unit. I'm actually really glad I reached out to you about this. I hope every secret is like this. Not as bad as they sound when you know the context. But I knew that probably wasn't the case. Maybe I should talk to who's I got then, huh? Hey, Shingu, while we're alone, can I talk to you real quick about something? This isn't easy to talk about, but I feel like I need to warn people. That tone from Eiichi was worrying. Sure, what is it? There's someone here, who I knew before. Huh? Wait. There's somebody here who he knew before we came in here? That's interesting. Who is it? I'm scared Eiichi's gonna die now, honestly. He's getting too much screen time. We were interrupted by rapid knocking.
Hello? Hello? Can I get your attention?
Eiichi appeared rather startled. I should get that. Eiichi hobbled to the door and opened it to see Asuka standing there with a slightly tired expression. What's up, Sugi? Can we help you?
Hey, oh, hey, Shingu's here too. Nice, a 2-in-1 deal.
What do you mean by that?
I have come to snatch you away and hold you against your will for the sake of a 4'11" blonde man.
Oh my god, stop. Taka, please, what are you doing?
I was gonna have to go looking for you both, but it seems like you're both here.
Taka still hasn't gotten out of that phase.
Wow, I do not know what you mean. I'm contractually obligated to declare Taka is not doing this to compensate for anything.
That's an odd thing to have to specify.
Listen, you gotta go to the dining hall, or I'm gonna have to beat you up, and I don't really want to do that. And, bullying isn't really fun, you know? You know.
I narrowed my eyes at Asuka, looking back at Eiichi, who was rather muscular. Okay. I didn't think there was any possibility that she'd be able to beat him in a fight, even if her dexterity and speed made her a force to be reckoned with. All right. No need to cause a scene. We'll go with you. Can't be too bad anyway. Eiichi shot me a small smile and patted me on the back, making it clear we'd carry on the conversation later as he sighed and walked with me to the kitchen. It was clear something was weighing heavily on his mind, the words dancing on his lips as if he wasn't certain if he should even tell me or not. It was unnerving, to say the least. But eventually we stumbled into the food court and saw everyone had somehow gathered by Asuka, a miasma of annoyance in the air. Was this really necessary? Where is he? It's clear he's trying to do something. Can we leave yet?
Maybe he's gathered us here just to ghost us on his own evil plan announcement. Or as a prank or something.
The one who had presumably summoned us here, Taka, was nowhere in sight. That was until... Lights! Camera! Action! A rush of cold hit all of us as the fridge doors were flung wide open, summoning something of a blizzard as a blond man slowly emerged, his grin wide but not so menacing.
I hope that entrance was cool.
Stop! Why were you hidden in the fridge? To make a cool supervillain entrance, of course!
Wasn't it kinda chilly in there?
Do not fret. Sugi, with her dastardly evil scheming, made sure she stuffed blankies and scarves in the fridge so my footsies wouldn't freeze. Okay.
This is stupid.
Your mother is stupid!
My mother has a PhD.
Correction! Your mother is a nerd!
Can we listen to what they have to say? Yes, this all seems rather amusing.
Don't patronize my evil plot already. Just you wait. We'll show you. Sugi!
On it, boss man.
Taka jumped onto the counter dramatically as Asuka ran across the various fridges and cupboards, locking them off with padlocks and seals, even putting in a device to lock up the sink. Are they locking up the food? What are they doing? Finally, after locking everything, they jumped next to Taka, posing by him as he held his monopad screen up to the sky with a smug expression. Seriously, are they withholding food? Because that always causes a problem.
Alrighty, students, it's time for the Taka Waka Ultimatum.
The art's good. I like seeing how the art has improved over the course of since the beginning of the game. It looks good.
Collaboration is key in the showbiz. And now, in the world of evil,
I can't take him seriously.
all the food and water from the food court will now be locked up by my dear assistant Sugi.
No, this is a bad idea. This is gonna end badly. Why are they like, I understand Taka wants to seem tough, like he can't be a victim. But doing this is going to give him a huge target on his back. Last time we saw food get taken away, it was the most emotional trial in Danganronpa Another ever. Okay? Danganronpa Another Chapter 4, we saw what happened. We saw. If you didn't, go watch it. But this is a bad idea. This is like, why is he doing this? This is just gonna make him have a bigger target.
And don't even think about attacking her for the passwords to the locks. They're all in her strange little brain, and you'll never be able to catch her.
I could catch you though.
She's slippery and fast, like a frog.
Hell yeah, I am, boss man.
When will you get your food back?
You ask.
No one is asking that.
Kataro's like,
No one is asking that.
It's a rhetorical question, dear furry.
why is Taka just being a savage?
Just tell us. Him! You'll get the food back after you share the secrets that you received from the motive. Everything out of the closet, baby.
This is a bad idea.
What?
This is a little unnecessary.
Unnecessary, you say? Well. Miss Alora Belora Clora, how about I show you this?
Taka's monopad illuminated in glory, displaying Alora's secret.
Behold!
Uh-oh.
Wrong way, boss.
holding it the wrong way. Stop.
Can we please just stop now before anyone starts a fight?
No! Behold! Taka holds up the secret menacingly to reveal... over-exaggerated gasp noise! Laura was responsible for the creation of the Monokuma mechanisms!
What? Was she really?
Evil!
Evile? Why'd he say it like that?
Wait, she did what?
Stop! That was his first time reading it too. He's like, wait, she did what? That's an intense secret. What? Oh gosh. I have to say mince words because I can't hear his voice at all. Genuinely, he's way too low.
The hell?
I see. It has come to this.
Explain. Yeah, explain. Laura, you did what?
Shut up. You're the dickhead holding the food captive.
My friend, Lilith. Her pet cat died. So I made her a new one. I am a chemist, but I also have knowledge in fields like mechanics, biology, and physics. So yes, I am responsible for Mononeko's machinery. However, its AI is meant to monitor the health condition of its owner. Its AI is incapable of talking in the way the feline here does. They were widely distributed to clinics anyway. Whoever is behind this probably took the Mononeko in this lab and hacked it. Okay, that doesn't sound too sussy. You get a pass. See, was that so hard? Of course not. Now, reveal all your secrets and you'll get the food back. Listen, I want the food back as much as the next person, but I ain't sharing the secret I got. Not without talking to the person first.
Yeah, that would be like an invasion of privacy.
Wouldn't Yui get her own? She said her own name. Wouldn't she get her own? You're lost. Come back when you're ready to submit to evil. You're pathetic. What did you just say to me, Ginger? I said, I think you're pathetic. Blasphemy! Do you think we're just going to forget? Do you think this is just some sort of game? Are you still trying to entertain, Takahiro? What do you mean? You're not entertaining anymore. You're just pathetic. I mean, seriously. People died and never got justice because you wanted a good story. The people wanted what they wanted. Takahiro, those families are probably mentally scarred and will never get to see who killed their loved ones locked away. Those people you kidnapped are probably mentally scarred too. For life. You may have let them go, but they will never forget. Mine was for my talent. I've said that over and over. And mine was for my talent. I needed more people watching. Younger people. People who would accept me, adore me. What madness talent makes us commit. You'll all see where I'm coming from later. We are ultimates. We are above the common folk. It's our duty to hone our talent. It's not our fault if some get hurt for it. What I'm mad about is how I'm cast aside for my talent, and yet Takahiro here is merely shrugged off. He's pathetic. Am not. I'm evil and cool, and entertainment is everything, baby. Makes the world go round. Talent. What about it? All this talk about talent. She used to... See, this is also why I think it's his sister is the mastermind. Because she was obsessed with not having a talent and the fact that he had one and she didn't. And now, like, again, a lot of these motives have to do with talent, and they're constantly talking about it. And, like, look at all these bad things these people did because of their talents. it just further solidifies the idea that I really do think that it's his sister is the mastermind. I don't know. Like, I think I'm hoping that maybe she's disguised as somebody here right now and she's not just gonna pop out like a 17th person or whatever. But like, I'm hoping that she's one of these people, but yeah. I think it's her. Pretty sure.
Shinku, honey, you're looking rather pale, dear. Are you sure you don't wanna...
I'm so tired. And yet another person deflecting and refusing to take pride in anything they say or do. Really now? It's hard to believe we're all adults with this behavior. Whatever. I don't want to hear anyone from someone like you who tied people up to make your dumb-shaped rocks. Asuka, deploy the bombs!
On it, boss man!
Asuka unstrapped her overcoat, pulling it back to reveal stink bombs she'd hidden earlier. She winked at us, a slight glint of hesitation in her eyes. Please don't do it.
I'm sorry about this.
She threw the stink bombs on the ground, while she and Taka put on gas masks. An awful stench filled the air, causing us all to scatter in various directions. Ooh, I have to save. Interesting, okay. Interesting. Why did it make me save? I found myself in a hallway with two figures, one of which was crying. Perhaps more surprising of the pair to be crying. Oh. No.
Amelia?
I don't want to go hungry again. No. Please, no. Let me have the food. Hey, Amelia. It's fine. You. What can you do? You can't do anything, Minty. Not a single thing, and the food is gone and water is gone. We're all gonna starve again. And if it gets bad, someone will kill due to the blonde-haired maggot. I'm sorry. Hey, Stop that. Stop doing that. You're pissing me off. Go away. I hate you. Come here. I don't want to die, Minty. And I feel pathetic because I'm lashing out at you and I'm meant to be the cool one who always has the solutions and... Please, think rationally. We're not going to die. We can find food and drink in other ways, okay? I promise, alright? Stop giving me that pitiful expression. You're not meant to see me like this. Mint is right, though. We can find other ways. I can help if you need. Ugh, you! When did you get here? Can't you see Minty is crying? It looked like the opposite to me, but I chose not to question it for the sake of not getting my skin charred, as I saw Amelia readjust herself and cross her arms. Sorry. I think I may have overheard something I shouldn't have. Hell yeah, you did. No one watches my friend crying and does nothing. Really, it's okay. Nuh-uh, it's not. It's fine, Shinku. When did you two become friends anyway? When I first met you, it looked like you hated each other. You think I like this loser? You think that I treasure and adore our friendship and finally feel accepted for once in my life and like I have nothing left to prove in terms of strength and being intimidating? Okay. Yes? Jeez, that voice really... It hurts my throat. I can't do it. I can't do it. Shut up. But I didn't... I said shut up. But this is why Minty is the superior lonely virgin. What did he do? Mint looked away as Amelia strolled past me and took his arm, briefly stopping and looking back at me as Mint squeezed her arm. Are you coming or what? Huh? What? What she means is, would you like to join us in trying to find alternative food sources? Yeah, I guess that's what I meant. Oh, I don't think... I mean, it was a better way to spend a day than holed up in my room. You know what? Sure. Let's get going.
Really?
Let's go, Guild. Oh god.
Guild?
What kind of nerdy ass crap?
You know, like, Amelia could be our fire mage, Mint our, cleric, and I could be...
Right, okay. So, fun fact, no. We're not doing that. Stop being a lame-o.
Amelia, remember,
Oh, crap. Let's just get going, okay? Where first?
I think our priority should be water, as you can live for less time without it. Hey, Alora is probably looking to get better standing with a lot of the students after the whole, Mononeko reveal. Maybe if we ask her, she could use her talent to purify some dirty water.
Yeah, well, where are we gonna get the water in the first place if the sinks have been locked up by Flexible Witch and the blonde guy she probably pegs? Stop.
I know a place. The Biodome garden. The water there, it's calming.
Garden? I paused, a sinking feeling filling my gut, remembering the last time I was there. You sure we can go in there?
Oh, Chinku, You don't have to come in, but if it's any consolation, after the body was removed, I started working on removing the aconite plants, and I've planted a lot more plants. It looks very different than before. You might not even recognize it, so it might not, bring back those memories. There's a lot more herbs and not many flowers. Oh goodness, that was never my specialty. That was always his.
Mint paused, looking away with a sad smile and a strange glint in his eyes, as if he was caught off guard by his own openness.
Sorry, are you comfortable entering?
I think I can do it. I saw the two of them flash each other a look of concern before walking in before me. I paused, seeing my legs shaking somewhat. I tried to pull myself together, taking a deep breath. I looked up for a moment and paused.
Would you be proud of me,
Hey, stop splashing me!
Are you scared of a tiny drop of water?
Shut up.
Oh no, water. It might not even be chlorinated. Watch out.
I will splash this entire pond on you if you're not careful. I heard the two of them joking from inside everything, and everything softened a little. I felt a bit more calm as I finally took a breath and stepped into the garden. I like the friendship between Amelia and Mint, to be honest. I like it. It really had been completely changed. Mint had been busy, nearly all the flowers were gone, aside from patches of primrose, lavender, and other floral herbs. Mint looked over at me, a small glint of pride in his eyes that I'd actually been able to enter. A glint that was quickly diminished by Amelia tossing some water at him, distracting him. Focus, Minty. We're in here for a reason, not just getting each other wet. Phrasing, Amelia. Oh, shut your... Oh my god. I'm not saying that. No. No, I can't say that. Shut your mouth. Alright, get some buckets, as many as you can carry. Amelia threw us both some wooden pails, and we each started getting water into them from the pond. Are you sure you two can carry so much? Both of them were, to put it bluntly, extremely short. I wondered if they could actually carry that much water. What's that supposed to mean? I could beat you up. You want to go? Sorry. Minty McToothpick Arms is the one you should be concerned about.
No. Really, I'll be good. I'm a lot stronger than I look. I used to be able to ride a bike with my primrose on the back.
I feel like gardeners really... They are strong, right? Like, I feel like you have to be strong to be a gardener. Well, duh. Of course you could. A primrose is a little-ass flower. Mint blinked, a little taken aback by Amelia's words, before his freckled cheeks were dusted with a pink hue and he looked away, a bit flustered for some reason. I don't think Primrose is a flower, but I don't think the Primrose he's talking about is a flower. I think he had a special person called Primrose, and he carried them on his back with a bike. So I think that's what he's talking about. Yeah, you're right. Wait, you don't mean a flower, do you? Why would you think I mean anything else? You've got it written all over your face. You're blushing, aren't you? Is my little Minty not a dumbass virgin after all? Oh, tell! Really, it's... No. I want to hear about these bike rides. It's not like that. They were literal bike rides. Yeah, that makes sense for you. Mint looked over at the patch of primroses, putting his buckets of water in front of him as he paused for a moment. I had a boyfriend, before this game. He was an ultimate too. He was really good at flowers, and he could take care of them with such attention to detail. It was like he was attending to souls, not flowers. He was a gentle soul, a troubled soul initially, but he was moving towards getting better, and I think he eventually learned that he did deserve to have good things in his life. He really did. He deserved the world, my Primrose. Aww. Oh, that's so... Aww. Crap. I think I can make fun of already. This isn't fair. Sorry, I really love him. I remember when we were living together, he got these pet ducks, and one day I came home from seeing my sister in the hospital. He was in the living room, and I looked over at him, and this 6'2" man had this tiny baby duck who was getting picked on by the other ducks in his overall pocket, with complete adoration in those hazel eyes of his. Sorry, I'm rambling. Do you miss him? Far too much. I'm afraid. He was far too good for me, and we broke up, I think, before the game, and I hope he's... Can we change the subject? Hey, I get it. Don't worry about it. I've been getting over a breakup for the last 2 years. Any tips on getting over things? Oh, honey, if you're like me, you won't get over it. You'll just use increasingly more unhealthy coping mechanisms? Well, yeah, but you don't have to state it so bluntly. Jeez. Alright, I feel like we've got enough water. Should we take it to Alora's room? Yeah, but that's gonna involve us going through the food court again. We could just ask nicely if we could enter. No, we need a distraction. We really won't. But Minty, consider. It would be like really freaking funny and revenge for the crap they're putting us through. We really shouldn't provoke them. I could cause the distraction. I can make sure it's not violent. Just one of you would need to take care of my water buckets. Works for me. Let's go. Min took one of my water buckets as we moved towards the buffet once more. I saw Taka and Asuga sitting on the counter. Just as I was formulating a plan in the mind, I felt a push behind me and I tumbled into the room. Come on, break a leg. Maybe literally if that's what it takes. I walked towards Taka and Asuga wide-eyed as they looked at me. Penboy, what do you require? Think. I need food. Foolish Sigma male. We already said that you'll only get food if everyone gives in their secrets. We can still work with this. Come on, Shingu, something, anything. No, you didn't let me finish. I need food for my cat. What? God damn it.
Oh, seems fine to me. Come on, Taka, let's get him some cat food.
Wait a diddly darn moment. There are no cats here, aside from robot cats. And robot cats wouldn't have food, they'd have battery acid.
I don't think that's how Monokuma works, Taka.
No, shh. You're ignoring the implications here, Sugi. You see, there can only be one reason why Shinku would request cat food if not give it to a cat.
To fool us?
No, it's because Shinku is hiding a double life as a Discord kitten and trying to hide his habit of eating cat food. What? I don't no, I don't want to do that. No. Alright, I'm hunched over. Why was I just hunched over that whole time?
I did not understand a word of that, Taka.
I looked over at Amelia and Mint, the two of them only halfway across the room. I knew I had to keep this up. Arn, you caught me. Oh no. Stop. Taka's interpretation of events.
If you want us to give you cat food, I'm gonna need proof.
What?
Say you're a little cat boy.
I'm a little cat boy.
I'm a little cat boy.
With more enthusiasm. I'm a little cat boy.
They better show me some gratitude after this.
More! I'm a little cat boy. Good kid.
Taka poured some cat food directly into my cupped hands. Is he actually gonna have to eat it?
Now say thanks, Nyaster.
Ew.
Thanks, Nyaster. Bro, that's kinda weird.
That is really weird, bro.
Can I leave now?
Yes, you can, kitten.
Why? I rushed out of the room and dropped the cat food on the floor, looking over at Mint and Amelia, a smug look on Amelia's face.
Hi, kitten.
Shut up. I'm not doing that again. I'm so sorry about that. My dignity has been utterly compromised.
Hey, you chose to make that your excuse.
This doesn't leave our ears, alright?
No promises.
And with that, having successfully gotten to the other side of the lab with our buckets of water, we began our journey to Alora's dorm to get the water purified. As we approached the dorm, I could feel my headache getting worse and worse, all at the expense of an endless tirade of cat jokes. Finally, we're here.
What? You and your little neon neko act were absolutely priceless. Would you prefer the cat ears headband or the bell collar, you little...
That's enough, Amelia. He was able to actually get us back here. 9 lives. And both of you are too frickin' scared to get of a joke to live a single one of them. Like I said, to save us from the onslaught of continued bullying, Mint reached over and knocked on Alora's door. We straightened up and hoisted the buckets up in our arms, and Amelia stood before the door in front of the two of us. Was she trying to take credit for something? Even as small as knocking on the door? As the door creaked open, I could see her hand twitch upon her hip, but she spoke up before Alora could get a word in edgewise. "What's up, chloroform chick?" Instead of dignifying Amelia with a response, Alora looked to the two of us behind her. "I trust you are not wasting my time with something as useless as insults directed at me. I can assure you that given the collection of subjects still assembled here, none of them will land." "No, not in the slightest. We were actually here because, well..." Mint looked towards me, his eyes pleading for some assistance. Well, we were thinking..." "Already a waste of time." "Oh. Well, continue, Kutsuki. The sooner you're finished, the less overall time I will have wasted by humoring you three." "Well, as it happens, we actually do need something from you, and, you owe it to us, so you can't refuse." "I do not see how I could possibly have incurred any debt to anyone since our last encounters, least of all any of you." What she means to say is, well, not quite that you owe us, more that it's just a good thing to do. I was not aware I was to now be a philanthropist in my spare time. Spare me these pleasantries and formalities and just state your business with me." "Well, if it wasn't too much trouble, we were able to gather up some water from the biodome, but we wanted to make sure it was safe, to drink before distributing it to everyone. We stood there in silence as Alora looked us over, taking a moment to examine the buckets we were carrying before looking back up. And what do you believe this would be cleaning the slate of in terms of my debt? Hello? The fact that you literally built the frickin' cat that's trapped us here is a pretty good start. As I stated before, my machinery was tampered with. It is unlike my original design and thus out of my control as its original creator. It is the work of whoever has trapped us here. And the fact that you're the one who made it in the first place isn't any more grounds for me to believe your word. You could be freaking with us. You could be screwing with us. I wouldn't put it past you, Carmine, it's mass-produced unit. I really do not care what the heck your persona robot is used for out there. Amelia, that's enough. Please, give her more credit than that. Why should I? What if we're all trapped for some freaky goddamn experiment that she's putting us through for her own sick little science fair friends? If you all are going to do is argue in front of my door and insult me, I see no reason to continue this conversation. I have more important matters to get back to. Wait, Alora. Mint took a single step forward as Alora began closing the door, and paused only briefly to look towards him. Amelia even quieted down and simply watched him. With all eyes on him, he seemed to shrink further into himself, but he continued. I wanted to thank you, at the very least. I haven't had the chance to talk to you before now, and I believe in your work and the great things it could do. I've seen it firsthand. I do not recall you ever requiring my assistance or participating in any studies of mine. Well, that's because it wasn't me. It was do you remember one of your trial studies of a specific drug used in the treatment of... I have run countless trials in my field of study, so you must be more direct. Oh, well, it helped my little sister in a time of dire need. Despite everything going on in her life, your medicine was able to treat her and relieve her of the symptoms and her pain. It helped significantly during her time in the hospital. Lavi, I brought you flowers.
Oh, let me have a look. A simple bouquet can hold so much meaning.
Only fitting for the flower queen herself.
Will I be out before my birthday?
As straightforward as ever, I see. Mammy would say you're spirited.
Is Mammy coming to visit too?
Mammy is still stuck in Galway, but she'll be here soon. But I'm not leaving. I'm gonna visit you every moment I get from every off moment I get from tending the shop.
Oh, Mint, you're sounding like you're compensating. You're already more than enough of a big brother. We're really all we've ever had. You don't have to visit me every free minute. I know the financial situation isn't great for you right now.
You're at no age to worry about things like finances. I'll be good. Don't worry your head, Lavender. I've pushed through worse and I can always make time to see you. I want to make sure you're okay. You don't need to be mature or grown up. Growing up too fast can ruin you later. Enjoy your youth.
Oh dear.
Sorry, did I say something wrong? Oh, I don't know, I feel like... I'm a bit worried that they're showing us his backstory. Like, should I be concerned that we're getting his backstory right now? Or at least some of it? Like, we're getting a lot of it, actually.
No. It's just that look on your face. Those eyes.
Lavi, you're just overthinking this.
Mint, you think I'm going to die.
What? No, don't say such things. Don't even imply it. We're gonna make you feel better. You see those butterflies out there? I promise you, we're gonna get you out to see them again. Cross my heart and hope to die. She didn't get out to see the butterflies, did she?
And
No, it isn't just some baseless story or false hope. That there's progress. This new ultimate, Dr. Asami, she's developed a drug that can help your illness. Maybe you could trial it.
really? There's something out there?
You haven't heard about it?
I think I see why I didn't. I was merely being... You know, you can sometimes spend so much time trying to accept the fact that your death is approaching and coming to peace with it that you can forget there's even a possibility to get better. You forget how to hope. Maybe I will see the butterflies again.
You what?
Get all this nerd crap out of the way. The hell are you playing at, Mint? Move on. She's not gonna help us. She's a frigid witch. Wouldn't be able to melt that frozen heart with all the fire in the world. As Amelia was turning around to leave, we heard the hinges of Alora's dorm door creak. As she opened the door once again. Just do not disturb my workstation. Place the buckets on the open space of the desk. Mint and I hastily entered, muttering our thanks under our breath as we did what we were told. Amelia followed behind us, but remained in the doorway, just observing the process from afar.
I want to make sure you are all far enough away, so as not to disturb the process. Bjorn, 2 steps back, please.
Bjorn? Who's Bjorn?
Oh.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Sorry?
Oh, that's Mint. We watched Alora begin prepping the supplies, and I couldn't help myself from...
So, how do you do this exactly?
There is quite simple process when it comes to purification of drinking water.
Like, I wish I could from this screen go into the menu and just lower the background music a little bit. I can't do it. I can't go and change into the menu. I can't save or do anything unless I have the option to walk around in the game. And it's frustrating me beyond belief.
Anyone with basic survival skills should know the techniques applied, although
Not to my standard of efficiency.
Oh,
it is
Quite clear to me already that...
that only a handful of subjects still with us would know such technique.
Clear to me already that only a handful of subjects still with us would know such a technique.
There is no need to feel
Embarrassed. It is just a simple, disappointing fact I found.
Hey! I totally know how to do that! These two just wanted to get the seal of approval from our lab equivalent to the nasty slutty nurse costume, I guess.
Okay. We all pretended not to hear that.
to begin.
You run the water through an initial filter, and then, using the filtered product, you slowly...
As much as I was interested in the process as she explained it, I found myself drifting further and further from an active listener, and more so just staring at the setup she had brought us over to help deal with the request. Despite it all, I couldn't fool myself into believing I understood a word she was saying. I was never much of a scientific writer anyways. I strayed away from going in depth about the writings of a scientific process. It had always been my worst subject, even below gym. A fascinating process, as I myself do. I require solitude whenever I work in my experiments, even something as simple as this. I'm sorry if you can still hear. Listen, I can barely hear her. So I'm saying it, trying to match my voice with hers, but it's impossible. So if it sounds weird, I'm sorry. I can barely hear her, so I don't know if you can hear her at all.
Ah, so the bitch has performance anxiety. We get it. It's hard to show yourself off in public like this. Come on, bitch boys, it's our cue to go.
I can't with her. Amelia still seemed rather on edge and much more eager to leave than the two of us. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's letting me save, so I'm gonna save here, and I'm gonna wrap up this part here. There'll be another part another time. But anyway, I need to take this off for a second. I'm sorry. Hurting my ears. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I don't know what to expect. I feel like the secrets is definitely the motive. With the food being sealed off, I definitely feel like Taka has put a huge target on his own back, which is dumb. It's just dumb. So I have a feeling someone's gonna snap at some point. So I don't know if in the next part there's gonna be a victim. I don't know. All I know is I'm done for now. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.